So we're gonna do a wash and go. First things first, let's just say the amount of questions I have gotten on my hair and how I do it, ridiculous. It's literally to the point where I have to copy and paste messages just to respond to people. So I'm just gonna going to make a video about it. So hopefully it answers all of your questions. I'm doing this video at 10:50 basically, because I thought the later you do it, the quieter outside is, but apparently everyone is, you know, hydroplaning outside my window. My hair is freshly washed. I know what you're saying, Toya, why is your hair in a towel? Aren't you natural? You know that dries out your hair? Yes, I know. But I didn't have a t-shirt and this was last resort. We're gonna take it down. Let's see what we're working with. Since I just went natural, still kind of in, you know, the figuring out stage, playing around with products, seeing what works for my hair. Haven't really came up with the best combination, but what I do know is that I have very low porosity hair. How do I know this? Water just sits on top. When I first cut my hair, I used Cream of Nature Argan Oil from Morocco Twist and Curl Pudding, and on top of that I just used a regular Eco Styler gel. I think this is the Argan Oil one. I don't know why I chose this one, I just thought it worked best. I switched to Shea Moisture.
Let's pause right there. I only changed it because I didn't like the way the Cream of Nature smelled in my hair. Alright, let's get back to the video.
So now I use the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthening and Restore Smoothie. I wanted to try a different gel because I noticed that Eco Styler would flake a little bit. Mind you, I was still trying things out, didn't really know. So I bought a different gel. It's not a gel, it's a custard. I used Shea Moisture Coconut Custard Make It Last Wash and Go Defining Gel. So here's the tea with that. I prefer Eco Styler gel because one, yes, it flakes, but I realized after I did my research, I realized low porosity hair, if you use a lot of product, aka cream, and then you put gel on top, you're gonna get a lot of flaking because that's a lot of product, you know, drying on your hair and it's just flaking off. You know what I mean? So you have to use just the right amount. With that being said, I didn't know this at the time and I just thought it was the Eco Styler gel. So I went and I bought the handy dandy custard. Now this didn't work.
Essentially, sis was flaking like there was no tomorrow.
In this video, we're gonna use the Jamaican Black Castor Oil and Eco Styler, and we'll see how it turns out. We're just gonna, you know, dampen it up a little bit in the back. I'm not gonna go all the way to the front, only because I'm not gonna do too much to the front, only because it's just gonna dry again. And then, mind you, this has some conditioner in it, not a lot, but it has some. And section it kind of like that. See how you got the two different sections, and then we'll just clip that off because I don't want to work with that yet. And I'll go all the way through the back in that part. Rake it in because, you know, we got to work that water in. Low porosity, work that in because it will just sit there. So now we take our cream, not a lot, I'm probably gonna use that much, maybe a little bit more, depending on how it, like, the texture of my hair feels after I put it in. But we're just gonna rake that through as well. Getting defined and whatnot just by the cream. That's what we want. We don't want to do too much just yet, because remember, we still got to put the gel in. It's really barely anything. So take that and rake that through as well. See, we're getting defined, and that's what we want. See, we're getting somewhere. This compared to this. Juicy compared to not juicy. Moisturized compared to not moisturized. Like, you see the difference? You see what I'm talking about? Makes sense? Okay. That's pretty much it. Wow. You see how juicy those are? Like, wow. Holy cow. So, since it is 11:55 p.m., probably not gonna sit underneath the dryer. I'm probably just gonna let it air dry because it isn't as wet as it usually is. So it'll probably air dry a little bit better. But if it does not, I will hop underneath the dryer for about, 45 minutes just to see how dry we get in, the important places. And, there we go. That is our wash and go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, please. So that's all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.